How's it going, by? Welcome to Shadowrun Dragonfall with me, Noble. Now, let's go ahead and start talking. I've never played a Shadowrun game before. Now, mind you, I've played this first mission several times because I didn't know what I was doing. Let me actually cut my light on for a second here. Blinded by the light. But yeah, I wanted to find out the classes. I know it's kind of like D&D and all, so I wanted to find out what the classes did. I played around with a lot of them, but not all of them. The class that I kind of chose, I'll go ahead and bring that up, is actually a kind of a hybrid. I built my own class, basically, because I looked at all the different karma points, and some of them, they give you... open that up. Oh, come on. I'll have to do that in a minute then, when I actually have access to it. But yeah, that's my character. I chose a human because boring. I played with all the classes. I did like the dwarf and the troll. The elf and the what's it called? Orc were meh. But the human had more karma starting points. That's the only reason I chose a human. Boring, I know. I'll go into the class and stuff here in a minute when we actually get done with the dialogue, because I can't do anything until then. So, the estate's grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near the side entrance of the old castle Holdfast. Cloaked in darkness, the night is peaceful, but just for now. You know it won't last. You know it won't, you know it for what it is. A pleasant illustration that will shatter the sound at the sound of the first gunshot, because none of you brought silencers. Or good at stealth, for that matter. Listen up, folks! Monica Schaefer. You ran with her back in the day. Now she's your team leader. Your decking skills may be sharp, but hers are Nova Hot. I thought it out for some reason. I always thought it was Savant, and this is the first time I actually looked and saw it said Nova Hot. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've played this starting portion like 5 or 6 times, maybe 7 times, playing the different races, using different weapons, and playing around with some of the different skills. And I chose, since we haven't got to that portion yet, since I couldn't click on it, I chose a combination Decker and, what's it called, drone control, with rifles. That's basically what I'm going for. I kind of min-maxed a little bit, because I noticed when you choose one of the actual classes yourself, you end up getting stuck with some side stats that you didn't actually want. Like, you end up getting like 1 or 2 points into like hand-to-hand combat, but you never use hand-to-hand combat. Or you get given 1 or 2 extra points in, melee weapons, but your character doesn't run with melee weapons, and it's kind of a waste. And that's the only reason I chose custom. Now, I know custom won't give me my deck, so I'm gonna have to buy a deck when I get to the exit area. Now, when I say I've done the first mission, I mean I walked around the town after the first mission completes. When you get done with the story, you meet the extra character you'll meet here in a little bit over the radio. But you, I don't know what she does either. I found out it was a she as well. I thought it was a he at first. They're a troll. But, it was one of those deals where I just wanted to find out what I could do in town, and it's kind of neat. I can't wait to get to that portion and actually choose things. There's a weapon I want really badly. It'll probably make moot eventually, but for right now I really want it. It's the M79 grenade launcher. I saw that when I walked up to the gun shop. I was like, oh, you have a grenade launcher? Well, I don't mind if I do, So that's why I made sure to take an inventory slot for a second weapon. Or a third weapon, really. Side note, since I do drones, I don't know if you can get a second drone, but for right now, I know you can only get 1, I think. It can be 2, but we'll see. Anyway, running with Monica is like taking a masterclass in sea breaking. We're on a tight schedule, or timetable, really. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Man, it could be no 10 minutes. This guy's kind of a cool guy, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of his class all that much. He's basically a summoner in the sense of being like a druid in D&D. Trying to get home for some time for the worm talk, love. Dietrich the shaman the old man in the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing with the moonlight. Monocle's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times has I told you, you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth? That tried trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, it should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light for a few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were ever here. And then the Fire Nation attacks. There's always something that goes wrong. And that's why I always choose, in my experience, even the first time I played this, I chose, in my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run, because I'm like, this is a video game. You know, there's always something going to go wrong. And of course, I played it several times over, this first portion. So, you know, I know that something's going to go wrong, so why not? Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with Iron Tree. I don't know why I'm trying to give her more prestigious voice. Probably because I don't want to use the same voice. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice clad and neutral. Her expression placid. I actually didn't realize that she was a melee fighter for the longest time. Like the first 3 playthroughs I did of this area, I just used her with her pistol. I'm like, her pistol skill sucks. She can't kill anything. And then I'm like, wait a minute. She's a melee fighter who happens to have a pistol. Whoops. They may only be private security, but their bullshit, or their bullshit. Their bullets don't know that. I can't patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. Yeah, she's also kind of a medic in a way. You people need to relax. We're professionals after all, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. All I can think about is the little snails from One Piece. A darkened face shimmers into the view screen. Edgar, are you there? Are you in position? Edgar. I totally thought the name was a guy's name. And the picture, you can't tell it's a female. But apparently it's a female. And after reading it several times, like, oh, it is a female. I'm very sorry, ma'am. The comlink crackles, and response comes back to low and soft. Softer than you expect from a troll. Affirmative. No, I'm kidding. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut. And I have all clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent! Thank you, Edgar! Seriously, there's too many females right now for me to do voices that are completely different, so I apologize. Just doing my job. Edgar out! The comlink goes dark. Monica winks at you, and she drops her arm. See? We're professionals! Goes chewing on a blow pop or something. While, playing with a yo-yo. I don't know, trying to think of kid things. Alright, people! Enough chatter! Our client wants the data from the vault, so we're gonna get it for him. And the data from the vault, quick and quiet. Real quick! You said quick twice. You're nervous, ain't you? Worm talk on tonight. Yeah. Gloria raises an eyebrow slightly. She's basically a Terminator at this point. She's got a lot of cybernetic enhancements. I told you, it's educational. Okay, now we can finally look at my stats real quick. Got 1 karma left over. So yeah, I knew to carry weapons I was going to need body and quickness. Well, body more to not die instantly from getting shot. Quickness, you know, of course, with ranged combat to give me some weapon skills. I went with rifle. With playing around, shotgun's nice, but I found myself shooting, especially when I realized that the one character was a melee fighter. I kept shooting my ally with a shotgun because it's got a spread attack. And I realized that the shotgun doesn't have as much of a benefit, especially at longer ranges. So I said, you know what? shotgun's nice. It's a more of a situational weapon, a backup weapon, if you will. Or if I had 2 or 3 enemies in a cone shot area, that I could pull it out, fire a round off, hit multiple enemies, and hopefully do some serious damage. But other than a backup weapon, I don't think shotgun's a good primary weapon. Pistol is good to a certain extent, but it's not great, as one would expect, and submachine gun kind of fills the gap between the rifle and pistol, in my opinion. So, all in all, rifle was the only real choice for me to take, especially when you got, you know, things like headshot, deadeye, full auto, 3-round burst. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with the rifle because it just makes more sense to me to carry. Let's see. Apparently you get a 1 in strength to start with. I didn't actually put that point there. Like I said, it really sucks. They kind of force you to take some stats. So that kind of sucks. Because I had no use for throwing weapon, unarmed melee, or close combat skills. So instead I dumped the rest of my points down here in intelligence and biotech with some decking and drone control. I kind of min-maxed, like I said before. I wanted drone control because even though only the last time I played this, you know, through the starting area did I play with drones, so I'm pretty much a novice. It was the last skill I picked up and decided to play around with. You know, I probably should have dropped some points into this. Increase the power of your decker's expert systems. I didn't even think about that, so I'm actually going to use that last point over here just to give me something. But, yeah, I mean, basically I just need to make sure my decking, drone, and this stats are high. And whatever I have left over, I'll probably just drop up here in the rifle and range skills. Just to give me something to do. Now, I understand with the drone control, it's pretty much a, hey, let the drones do the fighting for you and you hide, but I'd rather have an extra ally in the field rather than not having anything at all. You know, having 5 allies is better than just having 4, and if I go ahead and grab the rifle. If I have just the there's the drone. If I just have the drone skills maxed out without putting anything into combat, what I'm subsequently doing is replacing myself in the battle. I'm hiding like a coward and letting my allies and the drone do all the fighting for me. I'd rather have a 5th gun on the battlefield than to have 4 and me cowering. You know? I mean, we already have the shaman who basically does the same thing. In situations where you summon a creature or a summon ability, the shaman pretty much has to go into hiding because they end up wasting all their stats on other things. And because of that, I'd rather not have 2 characters I gotta put into hiding. Walk away, because I already know that all they do is look at you with a sour face if you try to break it open. So, from my experience, and like I said, he's a decker, but there's a reason I chose a decker. If you played this game, you know why, but I won't spoil it just yet. I'll get my replacement deck here soon enough, but right now I'm going to go with the drone as my primary. Alright, so let's go over here. Little droney. Alright. Let's take an aim shot. A little damage on you. I'm actually going to go ahead and get these guys in position to deal with the backup team. So if you'd come over here, I'd much appreciate it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send you over here too, because backup is on their way, and as I've played several times over, I know there are at least 2 of them coming. These 2 should be more than enough to deal with him. Wow, seriously? That was a long-range shot for just a handgun. Well, let's go ahead and have some fun, I guess. Mark my target. Let's take the drone out for a little spin. Let's see, he only has 1 move left. Oop, I wasn't even using the drone. Whoops. Well, that's my bad. I thought I had the drone active. Actually, let's go with the shaman. Can I hit them? No, I can't. Not from here. I don't really want to zap myself. Yeah, let's go ahead and give myself a little bit of AP bonus. How did I do this again? I can't remember. Well, I screwed that up. Like I said, I've only played with the drone once, so I'm not really an expert in that field. I will figure it out, though. I guarantee you. Let's see. First thing I'm going to do is figure out who I'm going to attack and win. Melee fighters, let's go ahead and get into the fight. You know what? Let's get her to cover first. So we'll use the pistol to open up with. Let's go burst fire. There we go. First kill. First blood. This really should have higher cover than open, too. I can't hit the other guy yet, so we'll just move her up to cover as well. Yeah, I really screwed up with this fight, because I really should have had that one dealing the damage. Whatever. Okay, where is Droney? There we go, control mode. That's what I meant to do from the beginning, was control mode. Like I said, I've only done it once, so I kind of forgot what I was doing. You missed both your shots. That's just disappointing. Alright. Well, let's try to improve our luck a little bit with some burst fire. There we go. And one more shot for good luck. Excellent. Yes, I do have decking, so might as well put it to good use. So we went ahead and opened the side door over here. Like I said, I've had enough experience. Didn't remember how to control the drone. I mean, I guess I'd done it so much out of muscle memory with the last play that I kind of forgot that I actually had to do that. But, yeah. We're going to send her in because obviously my character doesn't have a deck with him, so he can't even do it if he wanted to. We're going to send her in because she's an expert and has all this extra nice equipment. I have no idea if the programs actually expire. As far as I know, they're burnable items. Because, like I said before, I haven't gone any further than this first area, so I can't really tell you if these ESPs and programs actually are one-time use or if they're multiple-time use. We'll find out. So... But I've had enough fun with this area to kind of get a feel for how the hacking system works. Go, my minion! Kill! Yeah, attack them, not me. Heh, you missed. Finish you off. Don't even really feel like wasting dues. Like I said, I don't know if they're actually burnable or if they're permanent, but as far as I know, I think they're burnable. Hello, little friend. How are you? Let's see. Erosion sounds nice. And don't really need a med kit. We'll just attack normal. Yeah, let's just get to cover. Why not? Go, my little ghosty, wraith-looking friend. It's a good day when you don't even get attacked in the back room here. Huzzah! Mission item added, pay data, antiques delivery schedule. I know my face is over that. The only reason I didn't put it up there was because I wanted to have this visible. And I was like, it really kind of leaves you in an odd predicament of choosing where to put your face in the corner, because most of the corners are occupied. And I didn't want to put anything in the lower corners because, you know, the screen taking up and all that. So I was like, well, I gotta choose either up left or up right, and there's less going on in one corner than the other. Now, I may change it up later, but as far as I know, there's not much going on in the upper left besides giving you updates on your mission, and I can always just say what that is. Alright, everybody get close so we can get the most out of this. Can you guys get a little closer, please? Droney, thank you. Alright. Release the hounds! This, I found out, was very useful. I didn't even know this was what it was until a little bit after. Let's see. I'll make a run for cover. And let's go control mode. Alright, little droney. Let's get you over here for starters. Get you behind that cover. He's so cute. It's like a deadly Roomba. Alright. Miss Hacks-a-Lot over here. Better yet, get over here to this side. I want you with your rifle on the outside edge. And we're going to run up the middle with you. You're a melee fighter anyway, you can handle it. You, my good sir, I'm going to need you to assist us by giving her the boost. So now she has an extra run to get her a little further up and behind some good cover. I'll be putting the green mist to good use here. Apparently those are dragon ley lines, from what I found out. Because I had to look at them like, what is this green? Well, that actually hurt pretty bad. Alright, we'll start with control mode. Maybe I can't. Oh, it's already on the screen, that's why. So, this is time to shoot you in the back. Sucks to be you. I'll boost my accuracy and put him in the grave. Sorry, dwarf. I find my looks appeal more to the dwarf category anyway, but I just wanted those bonus points in the beginning. That had to hurt. Oh, that really had to hurt. Okay. We're actually going to switch to our shaman. So I can try and use this, Summon Spirit. Not enough AP. That's highly unfortunate. Alright, we'll figure out how to summon it here in a second. I know I've done it before. Well, I guess it's time to put the Blade Specialist to good use. Stop missing. Get them bleeds in. That's probably why he wasn't able to summon, is because I went ahead and put speed on her. Probably until that runs out, I'll be without the ability to summon, I guess. I don't know. Droney, could you do me a favor and put big old Baba Ganoush here on standby and shoot him in the back, please? I'd much appreciate it. As for me, I think I'm going to move up into cover. You put a hurt on him, or her, or whatever. Like I said, I've played this fight enough to kind of have a general idea what I want to do. It's pretty obvious at this point. 89, don't miss. Yeah, you were not looking so good there, buddy. No, I said summon spear. Oh, good. Okay, I was like, no! I like this guy. He makes me think of a monster or something from an Eldritch Horror, or maybe a Final Fantasy game, which I guess I kind of get inspiration from. Frickin' chomp your teeth guy here. He's like, I'm gonna eat you. gonna eat you. I just want to summon him because he's so much fun to look at. Before, I would summon him early and then give the haste, I guess, later, but I guess I somehow messed that up. Whatever. Or maybe because I had to move into the room, I didn't have enough points to summon him. Whatever the case was, it's over now. Good times. But yeah, you see those little green, sparkly looking stuff, that's supposed to be ley lines where all the magic of the world resides. Not sure how long the recording time's going to be, but I'm going to go as far as at least completing this mission. If it goes over, I apologize, but, you know, I try to keep my videos around 30 minutes. Let me know if you want longer videos of this game or other games, because, quite frankly, some people don't really have time to put an hour to a single video, but other people may have plenty of time. It's like, hey, man, you know, let me get some hour-long videos in here. That's why I try to keep them to 30 minutes, because, you know, hey, I can watch 2 videos or 1 video, and sometimes I guess it feels like you're getting more for your money if you do a shorter video. But you don't... I mean, look at some of my games. You know, some of my games I probably could have beaten by now if I did hour-long videos, but instead I'm sitting there with like 30-minute videos. It's taking twice as long to get to the game's end, you know? Dietrich eyes the door and turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen. Or Liebchen.
Bigger than the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. So our client may have an old intel.
No, obviously.
Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be on the other side of this door.
Side note, apparently the world we live in is an anarchy, you know, in the sense of no government, so mega corporations kind of have, you know, reign of everything, and kind of post-apocalyptic kind of, I guess, feel. So these vaults are kind of commonplace for corporations to keep their intel. Monica combs on a head and through her hair. Monica combs a hand through her hair. I gotta get my spelling correct here. Sorry, dyslexia, sometimes a problem. Parting it to reveal the back plastic sheath of her data jack. I guess that's that portion on her head. A quick jaunt into the matrix, and a little digital hand waving, and we'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. I think of this world as being similar to a Ghost in the Shell. You know, you sit there and you just plug a port in the back of your head, plug it into your computer, jack into the system, and, you know, run around like she does in Ghost in the Shell, you know. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Edgar is still in position outside the estate. But yeah, I mean, we already seen her running around inside this Matrix-like world. So, yeah, it kind of is a little bit like Ghost in the Shell in that sense. I really want to give her a gruff voice, but the game specifically said that she had a very faint voice for an orc, or a troll. Now, yeah, I want to do like a, hey, hold on, Monica. You know, kind of a 6-pack-a-day smoker kind of deal, but I really don't want to do that for her.
Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're checked in?
Giggity. Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does.
We've been through this, Edgar. You're not in the KSK anymore.
The military.
And that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We run an anarchy! We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles that apply to the Phlox state. Please spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this.
Basically, I think she wants to be in charge. Best to get used to it, Edgar, love. She sighs.
Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer.
Let's go decking. We got it. Why not use it? Monica smiles and shakes her head no.
No offense, Iron Tree, but this is my team, and at least for now, I'll handle the grid work.
Which we're kind of thankful for. You'll find out in a minute.
Then you need a second in command.
There's only 2 female primary, so I'll just kind of go with a similar voice for both of them. I mean, sure, we got the third one, but I don't really got much of an option on the female voice vocals.
Come on, Monica. Put someone in charge. Let's get on with this mission.
Monica stares at the screen on her wrist for the moment, clearly irritated. The twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles and speaks in her comm link. I wonder who she's going to choose. Excuse me, I don't know where that yawn came from. I'm very sorry about that. Or probably not speaking so much, I'm running out of air, I don't know.
Very well. We'll do this the one Edgar's way. While I'm jacked in, Iron Tree's in charge.
You can always hear her going, yeah, I'll put the new guy in charge. Classic video game stance. You got a veteran team, you put the new guy in charge, you know? There's a pause when Edgar's voice crackles out of the comlink. Iron Tree? Did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? Once again, if you remember our earlier statement, our character's not a rookie. We've actually done missions plenty of times with her in the past. And our character just happens to be a veteran, but not of this team. Listen, Ezra, yes for the decision. Thought you were a pro. I'm no rookie, Edgar. You know that. We'll go with that one. I'll try and play the winning. By the way, this is the reason I put my portrait in this corner over here and not on this side, because I knew it would kind of get in the way of this. That's the only reason I put it over there. Monica Cuttins in, still smiling.
You heard what I said, Edgar. This is ridiculous. I know that it's a joke to you, Monica, but I'm telling you.
Sorry. Monica Tone is all business. Eventually, she had enough.
The decision is made. You have your answer.
Acknowledged. Without another word, Edgar's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator.
Sorry about that, Edgar. Can be inflexible. Legacy of a long military career, but she knows what's going on and what it means well.
Let's see. I'll buy her a beer. We'll go with that one.
Good man. Edgar's skills and experience are invaluable to this team. It would be good to have her on your side. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done.
And done it will be. Monica turns towards the door and fingers poised at the controls of her cyber deck. Then glances back at you with a grin.
See you on the other side!
Right. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, just like Ghost in the Shell. Her fingers harmonizing with a smooth, rhythmic stacco. I don't no idea. I couldn't figure that out before. The only an expert decker can achieve. Then suddenly, everything goes wrong. She dead! She dead! Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, slicing her terrible screams, muscle spasm, and ripple through her face. Her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying between her teeth. You look down to see a numb pink flesh on the floor, the tip of her tongue. So yeah, she bit her tongue off when she got fried. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps towards Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap his arms around the fallen Decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that wreck her body. With Monica, an unearthly scream still ringing sharply in your head, you are the only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. We'll go ahead and pull the data jack. I don't think smashing it's really going to help. While Glory holds Monica's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monica's data jack to the cyberlink without a moment's hesitation. You give a solid yank and the cord comes free. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from the data jack into the ceiling. So yeah, she got frickin' fried. Aren't you glad our character didn't jack in? Because that'd be a real short game. The camilge scents, whatever, of charred meat and ozone fill the air. Seriously, dyslexic reading is not really all that great. Sorry. I do what I can. You have seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Yeah, my dyslexia is not horrible, but it's bad enough that you'll see every once in a while be like, when I'm trying to figure out a word. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and the blood oozes between her lips. I mean, look at that face. Her eyes are rolled back. She's bleeding. You see the blood in her teeth from her tongue. Hair all frayed a little bit. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concern or concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Biotech 3, which we have this time. There's been several times I was playing through that I wanted to choose this, but I couldn't because the character skill setup didn't have it. That's why I chose a personal setup, because it let me choose things that I want, not things that the game forces you to take. Evaluate and see what you can do to help. To your trained eye, what has happened to Monica is plain as day. That doesn't make it any easier to accept your friend has suffered a massive stroke. Yeah, the biofeedback caused her to have a stroke. Very unfortunate. You're familiar with the literature on the brain damage caused by hardcore intrusion countermeasures back in IC, or Black IC, or Black Ice if you think about it, which is very dangerous on the roads and apparently very dangerous in your mind. Memory loss and mental impairment are common. More rarely, a brain bleeds and have been known to occur. From her symptoms, it appears that Monica has suffered from a cerebral hemorrhage of a massive scale. Probably where all the black smoke was coming out of the back of her head. It's a miracle that she's even alive, and your stomach sinks when the realization there's nothing you can do to help her. Basically, yeah, her brain literally got turned into bacon, and that's about it for her. She's basically dying on the floor. There's nothing we can do. You can do it, Monica. Stay strong, whatever. What the hell happened in there? Slowly and painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open, and blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out like a slick pouring out in a slick, covering her chest. Blech. She expels a thick guttural sound that might be a word satisfied. She comes to her eyes, or closes her eyes, and forces her mouth to make the shapes that she needs. Free for air. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see the pain and fear in her gaze, and something else. Hope? Fringerwingree. A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts, and her chin drops to her chest, and her head rolls, or it says lolls, to the one side, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be rolls. Lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object next to the room, a computer terminal. A soft light of a cursor blinks on the raised screen. Slowly she attempts to speak again, but only sound that emerges is a long, struggled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. So yes, we just lost Monica, which is why I took the Decker skill, because I know we need a hacker in the team. And apparently what I read online is that hackers, if you play a hacker in this game, you actually have more to do. So, if you want to have more things to do in the game, this was the right skill set to take. Which is why I took it. What's this? There's actually people in the next room that actually let us have this conversation? Go figure. Monica, no! We got hostiles! Alright, so first thing I should do is get to cover. What should I do? Where is Droney? Yeah, let's go ahead in command mode. Now we got a character back in play. I'm going to send you over here. I want to start flanking that guy. 80%, we'll go ahead and take a pop shot. And we'll take a second pop shot. Put him down, good as gold. See if you can't run over here and slice and dice. Good shot, good shot. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a second shot. Kill him. Nah, you missed. Gave her a second shot, she couldn't even take it. That's sad. Alright. So I'm actually going to start making my way, because I know what's generally coming, to get in position for a long fight. You missed again. Oh, come on. You're supposed to be an expert at this. There we go. I was about to say, show me the expertise we need. I'm really sad we can't do anything with her body. We can't drag her out or anything. I'm actually going to get you up here because we actually have another summoning spot right here, which we could put to good use. I thought I saw someone's feet right there, but I guess not. Droney, I'm going to need you to get ready for a fight as well, so if you come over here, I'd appreciate it. And as for me, take up a good hard defensive position. I guess you need to come right here. Like I said, I've done this part enough to know what's coming. You, my good mammal, if you'd come over here. Let's go there. Yes. I want to get in a better position, so I'll put you right there. And let's put you there. We got people coming, so that's what we're preparing for. Go ahead and do this. Now we got our body in a better position. MechPOS, building maintenance, software, command line interface. Internal memory, checksum, invalid, Iron Tree, Iron Tree, Iron Tree. That's our name. Dietrich scans the room nervously. They sealed the door behind us. We gotta find another way out of here. What are you doing? Well, I got decking skill. I think Monica have inserted a bug into the system before she died. What's it for? Something tells me we're gonna have more company soon. A lot more. I don't know yet. Let's see. Stay frosty, Dietrich. Just give me a minute. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected in the core component MechPOS. Restore MechPOS to the facility different default settings. Yes or no? Warning, restore process, blah, 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 blah. Iron Tree, Iron Tree, Iron Tree, Tree. Okay. Processing request. 0% complete. As you watch the number of the screen slowly begins to climb, this is going to take a while. You glance down the second screen and see what the facility's on high alert. Yeah, we've set off the alarms this time. In this place of a simple data vault, it seems you have stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. A map of the holdfast grounds indicates the security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing dull red. If you're reading the display correctly, the only exit from this room is the Holdfast Old Servants entrance to the western side of the building, which is where our companion, the big troll, is waiting. Remember, they said they're going to cover the exit. At that moment, no, there she is. At that moment, Exer's image winks into your comlink. Crackling sound, image grainy and flickering in and out because we're deep underground. I guess it's not clear.
What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me.
Monica's down, Edgar. The fault was a setup.
What?
Sorry, Edgar, we couldn't save her. No time to explain. We gotta be a little bit friendly because we're pretty much team lead as any video game. Newcomer seems to always be in charge. We gotta take charge as a well-rounded person. I'm sorry, Edgar, we couldn't save her. Now we have to get out of here. Look for an old servants entrance in the west in the main grounds. We'll rendezvous with you there. Edgar's silence is thick. But when she finally responds, her tone is professional.
Roger that.
She cuts out without another word. So once again, yeah, we have to take charge as a leader, not just be a, I don't want to do this kind of attitude. Glory turns her face to you, her movement smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out a frosty monotone. What's the play then, Iron Tree? Our escape route will open in a minute. We'll hold tight. Kill every Deckard in the room. Want to find a way out, but it's going to take some time. We'll go with that one. Dietrich. Dietrich's pained expression lightens a bit. Of course she did. Thanks to her, we might get out of here alive, or on the doors that locks his arm. We'll go with that one. I want them to have some revenge feel. Dietrich's pained expression twists into a massive hate. His hands begin to glow with primal energy. Yeah, I'm good with that. So yeah, we got bad guys coming, which is why I put the robot over here, and I split my team up a little bit to kind of go ahead and prepare for the combat coming. So, we got Droney here. I don't have Overwatch, which I played a lot of XCOM, so I kind of love having Overwatch as an ability, so I really want that again. So do not expect me not to drop points into Overwatch eventually. Especially since my character will end up with just one movement point when I have the drone active. So if I can put myself on Overwatch and just leave myself be and just control the drone, that'll be perfect. So, I got nothing to do right now. She's got nothing to do right now. He can summon, but I think it's a little early to do that just yet. You know, I think we will go ahead and do it. If I can activate it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, come on over here, little dude. Just to get him out of the way for now. We'll skip this turn then. We heard a doorbell sound. That means someone's entered the battlefield. No one there. No one there. No one there. No one there. There's another set of doors, so it's probably that one opening. We'll do that. Because I want you ready to kill. So if you can come over here and just wait. I can't do anything. You can't do anything. And you're already doing something. Yeah, just keep everybody where they are. Okay, there's another doorbell, and someone has finally arrived. Two of them, for that matter. So, time to put our combat skills to good use. Good shot. No one there. No one there. And no one up there yet. So, Droney, you're up. Can I actually use him to get the drone sped up? No, it doesn't look like it. I will increase my character's angle. End your turns. Oh, I forgot to use the drone's second attack. Oh, that sucked. Whoopsie doodles, I made a mistake. Is that a grenade launcher? I never even noticed that. Yep, Grenadier. Woohoo! That's not good. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure we take that one down first. Alright, can I actually shoot them from here? I can shoot you. Let's see. Can I bonus anybody from here? No, no. Can't bonus you, so I might as well bonus myself, I guess. Droney? Do you see them, boy? There they are. Kill! I totally messed up. I should have got a second shot in, but I didn't. The longer you have the monster on the field, that's why I said I probably shouldn't have actually used them that early. No, not my robot. Haha, you damaged your friend. That's the one I'm worried about. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that one down. A figure loping toward you is big. Even for an orc, the majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy overlapping plates. He's wearing combat armor, some serious stuff. What you can see on his face looks raw and slick, like an old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. So yeah, he's an old war vet for sure. Alright, friends, playtime's over. All you shadow roamers are the same. Skulking, sneaking, steal a vase or two. Remember we looked at the vase earlier? From the museum? No harm. Maybe I'd let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward in an impulsive gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender.
That's military-grade armor he's wearing. Iron Tree. Hardened against small arms fire. We have a tough time getting through.
I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about that minigun. Those things could tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out of here and surrender. And I promise to make things easy. Yeah, right. How about you drop the enormous kills either way? Yeah. True. I can't deny that. But would it be easy if you didn't fight back? The orc shrugs, and you hear the distinctive whir of his Vindicator's motor spinning up speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon at you. Alright, well. That's one down. Seriously, I kind of messed up by pulling that creature out as early as it. I thought I had like 1 or 2 rounds less than I did to get use out of it. Yeah, I'm not going to get moving over there. That's not good. Nah, we're not going to do anything with him. You, on the other hand, get shot again. Bye. Alright. I was waiting for an enemy to come out of that door, but they didn't, so I'm just going to go ahead and start moving them over here. Dietrich, if you could, I guess, hold fast, that'd be great. Ah, you missed. Alright, so, Droney, it's time to get into the fight again. If you could come up here, that'd be great. Can you enhance my drone? You cannot. Okay. Like I said, I didn't really play with the drones all that much, so it's kind of a learn as you go kind of deal for me. I'm gonna try and get her into a position to get healed, though. So yeah, he's got some healing skills too. This actually, yeah, I got 13 health back. He can heal the last damage you receive. And I got shot for 13 damage, so I wanted to get that healing back up. Hopefully this will lure the enemies to this side, so I can open up on them. Let's see. I don't really got anything I can do at this point. These guys are both out of my view. I can hit him for 36, but that's not enough to even risk taking a shot. You, on the other hand, 11% chance. I pretty much need you to be a decoy at this point. And nothing for me to do. Now that he's coming around. Alright, I'm going to move over here. And you guys start making your way towards that door. None of y'all got the health or the firepower to deal with that minigun guy. That includes my character. Alright. Droney, you think you can do anything better? Can't hit that one, you can't hit that one. get over here behind the counter. One reason we got rid of the Grenadier is because I really didn't want to do what I'm doing now and risk getting shot. Okay. So let's go ahead and start working on these guys. Lightning bolt, or let's see, blast radius 10. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Now he's got some damage. Hooray, Shio. Yeah, waste your turns on me, please. That's the one I was waiting for that never showed up. Alright. We got a 58. Let's bring that up to 73 and take the shot. As for you, time to kill the drone. We only got 1 point. Don't really want to waste it, but we got to. He'll get 1 shot off on us. Get over there, see if you can't do anything. Haha, you shot him. Good job, Droney. Zooms out, but we got it. Let's see, we still got 1 turn for that, so let's use Lightning Bolt. Only 54% chance. Let's try moving first, then. Yeah, let's go over here. Get a better shot on these guys. And oof. Luckily he's missing a lot, and you put yourself in a bad position to get shot in the back by me. Haha. Alright. Best I can do if I can't give my character that point is give her that point, because she is a good fighter. And let's go and drop this guy. .34. The higher the escape chance, the more likely we're going to lose this character as an ally. We still got it, though. It's still hanging strong. I'm going to start backing off because we got to survive. You can't see it under my face, but it says survive for 2 more turns before the exit opens up. And that'll be where we're going to end the episode, so let's go ahead and get this going. Let's do another Electro, which gives us a 10 damage plus increased damage output. And it missed, of course. Wow, you're just missing all sorts of different ways. But you're a bullet sponge, and that's what we need right now. Get in position. We got 1 more turn. I forgot, is my character missing health? He is missing a little bit. Might as well heal him up. We got time. Why not? And Droney. Take a pop shot and run. The whole idea of using that spirit is just to keep that guy distracted while we're waiting for the turn to run out. The door unlocks with a hard click. Your escape route is clear. Alright. Well, time to get out of control mode. Let's go follow. So back to just me, which means the drone's going to follow me close range now. Time to make a run for it. From what I understand, even if you beat him, it's nothing you can really do. 41%. The chances are it's going to be lost this time. Wow. May the odds ever be in my favor, right? $56 is not a lot. Go to standard attack. Windy. But the most important part is he's still distracted, and that's what's important. Oh, we got a crit. 20 damage, put him down instantly. We got her out of there. It's going to take a minute for the rest of our characters to get out of here, but... Man, that little guy is just humping along. Little Spirit's putting up a good fight for us. 9 damage. I guess I have some extra people showing up. Alright. We're actually going to end the episode here because we're at an hour at this point. So I would prefer, if I could... So we already got one character left. We'll pick up the next episode right after this. That way we can see what happens in the next episode. So, thank everybody for coming to join me. If you like it, hit that like, subscribe for future content. If you feel like it, drop a comment below and let me know what your thoughts and opinions of this game. You know, maybe you'll be like, hey, your setup is stupid. You know, that's fine. Everybody plays differently. It's all about having fun. But, you know, maybe you have some points and advice. I'd appreciate that as well if you have an experience in this game. Anyway, also if you want to, hit that bell icon if you are a subscriber for future notifications. And I'll see you all next time. Take care. Be safe out there, everybody. And I'll see you in the next episode.